Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. Today we will discuss the November month top 100 current affairs. So this is very important because this is the monthly video and we will discuss the top 100 current affairs of the November month. And this video is very important for every type of exam. Even you can revise all the current affairs of the month of November under one video. So watch this video carefully and watch till last. But first of all, you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the Google Play Store. After that, log in with your email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, what we are covering under this 1 year and the 2 year subscription, we are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive 3 things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs, but both will be provided in the form of PDF or in the form of ebook. And third is the quiz section, and this can be attempted only on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing 3 things. One is the detailed current affairs, second is the question and answer format, but both things will be provided in the PDF format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section, and in the monthly section we are providing you 4 type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair PDF, which is known as study PDF. Next, all the detailed current affairs will be converted in the form of question and answer. That's why it is known as question and answer PDF, so that you can revise all the current affairs in the question and answer format. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided. That is also provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means 1-liner, 2-liner or the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs very quickly before your exam. Next is topic wise current affair. This is very important section because we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to revise 1 or 2 particular topics, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, then we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format of current affairs, but only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section. It is also only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz section only on our application on monthly basis. Next is exam PDF. If you want to cover all the current affairs before your exam of particular year, then you can use this exam PDF. Next is special current affair section. In the special current affair, we are providing you budget and economic survey. 2 things we are providing. One is detail, budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are preparing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. First of all, you have to just download our application Careers Cloud, then click on this crack current affairs section, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And if you want 10% extra discount, then you can use this code ASH10. If you have any query, then you can email us on this email ID or you can call us on this number. So let's start November month top 100 current affairs, and here is the first question. Which country has recently approved a economic cooperation and the trade agreement, which is known as ECTA agreement, which is one of the free trade agreement with India? This country is Australia, and mark this question under the very important section, because the Parliament of Australia approved the India-Australia Economic Cooperation Trade Agreement by passing Ind-US ECTA bill and also DTAA bill, which is known as Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement. Now, duties on 100% tariff lines will be eliminated. With this agreement, the bilateral trade between both the nations is expected to increase to $45 to $50 billion in 5 years from the existing $31 billion. Moving to next question. Which state government has recently notified its first biodiversity heritage site? This is the state government's first biodiversity heritage site, known as Arittapatti Biodiversity Heritage Site, and this state is Tamil Nadu. And mark this word important, Arittapatti Biodiversity. So the government of Tamil Nadu has notified the almost 193 hectares of area spread across Arittapatti and Meenakshipuram in Madurai district of Tamil Nadu as Arittapatti Biodiversity Heritage Site. And this is Tamil Nadu's first and the India's 35th Biodiversity Heritage Site. And the notification was issued under the Section 37 of the Biological Diversity Act of 2002. Moving to next question. Name the personality from India who has received the United Nations Environment Programme 2022 Champions of the Earth Award in the Entrepreneur Vision category in November 2022? So remember, this is 2022 Champions of the Earth Award, and it was given by United Nations Environment Program, and this personality is Purnima Devi Burman. So answer of this question is 4. So UNEP has named 2022 Champion of the Earth, honoring 5 environmental protectors, and out of 5, one is conservationist, one is enterprise, one is economist, one is women's right activist, and one is wildlife biologist, and it is for their transformative efforts to prevent, to halt, or reverse ecosystem degradation. And Dr. Purnima Devi Burman, an Assam-based wildlife biologist from India, has received United Nations Environment Program 2022 Champions of the Earth Award in the Entrepreneur Vision category. And she leads one organization known as Hargila Army. Hargila Army, an all-female grassroots conservation campaign. And Hargilas are 5-foot tall birds that live in the wetlands in the part of the South Asia, including India like Assam, Bihar, and Cambodia. Moving to next question. Name the book that has recently won the 2022 JCB Prize for Literature. Again, this is important question because we are talking about JCB Prize for Literature, and name of the book is The Paradise of Food. So answer of this question is 1. So The Paradise of Food, authored by noted Urdu writer named as Khalid Zabed. Khalid Zabed. But this book was translated by Baran Farooqi. Baran Farooqi from Urdu to English. It means this book was first written in Urdu, then it was translated into English, and this book won the JCB Prize for Literature, and this is the 5th edition of the JCB Prize for Literature. And the book is published by Juggernaut Books and was originally written in Urdu in the year of 2014. And The Paradise of Food is the 4th translation and the first work in the Urdu to win this award. That's why this question is very, very important. Moving to next question. Which word has been selected as the Cambridge Dictionary Word of the Year 2022? Mark this question in the most important category. This is the Cambridge Dictionary Word of the Year 2022, and this word is Homer. So answer of this question is second. So the Cambridge Dictionary has revealed its word of the year as Homer, an informal American English word for a home run in baseball. This is the meaning. The word Homer was searched for nearly 75,000 times during the first week of the May month of 2022, when it was an answer in the word game known as Wordlay. Wordlay. Moving to next question. Name the bank that has recently collaborated with the National Payment Corporation of India to launch First App, FIRST-AP, India's first sticker-based debit card. This is interesting question, and this bank is IDFC First Bank. So answer of this question is 3. So IDFC First Bank, in collaboration with the National Payment Corporation of India, launched this First App, India's first sticker-based debit card, to facilitate transactions by tapping the sticker on a near-field communication-enabled point-of-sale terminal. It means this sticker-based debit card is 1/3 smaller compared to the regular debit card and can also be affixed on any surface of the customer choice, including cell phones, wallets, identity cards, watch, rings, etc. Moving to next question. Which of the following banks and the SBI Life Insurance recently acquired 10% stake each in the joint venture company of the Indian Oil Corporation Limited and Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited? And name of this bank is ICICI Bank and Axis Bank. So answer of this question is both 2 and 3. So ICICI Bank, next is Axis Bank, and third is SBI Life Insurance Company Limited have signed an agreement for a joint venture company of IOCL and CPCL for implementing a 9 million metric ton per annum refinery in the Nagapattinam in Tamil Nadu. And ICICI Bank, Axis Bank and SBI Life Insurance have acquired 10% each through the acquisition of 5,000 equity shares of face value 10 rupees each for a cash consideration of 50,000 rupees. And the acquisition will be completed within 180 days for the date of the joint venture agreement. Moving to next question. In November 2022, India carried out a successful training launch of an intermediate range ballistic missile or RBM Agni 3 from the APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha. Agni 3 is IRBM with a range of dash kilometers. So it is Agni 3 and range is 3000 kilometers. So answer of this question is 4. So India carried out a successful training launch of an intermediate range ballistic missile known as Agni 3 from the APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha, and the test was a part of the routine user training launches carried out under the aegis of the Strategic Force Command, which control, manage and administer the nuclear forces of India. And Agni 3, the third entrant in the Agni missile series, is 16-meter long missile weighing more than 48 tons and has a range of 3000 km, and it is capable of carrying a payload of over 1.5 tons. And Agni series of missile now includes Agni 1. Agni 1 range is 700 km, Agni 2 2000 km, Agni 3 3000 km, 4 4000 km, and the longest striking range of 5000 km is Agni 5. So just remember, Agni 3 range is 3000 km. Moving to next question. Which Indian state is rated highest amongst states in terms of operating environment in the 8th annual On Doing Business in India, the UK Perspective report released by the United Kingdom India Business Council? Again, this question is important but static. Remember the question as same as in slide. This state is Maharashtra. Answer of this question is 3. So the United Kingdom India Business Council released the 8th annual report on the Doing Business in India, the UK Perspective report. As per this report, Maharashtra is the rated highest among states in terms of the operating environment. And second rank goes to Gujarat, third rank goes to Chandigarh, fourth Haryana, and so on. And the findings of this report are derived from a survey of 111 UK businesses and higher educational institutions. Moving to next question. As per the Asian Rich List 2022 released in the month of November 2022, United Kingdom's Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and his wife Akshita Murthy were secured Dash, while Dash tops the list for the 8th consecutive time. What is the rank of Rishi Sunak and his wife Akshita Murthy in the Asian Rich List 2022? And the rank is 17th. And Dash person tops the list for the 8th consecutive time. This is Hinduja family. So answer of this question is 3. 3 is the answer. So remember, United Kingdom Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and his wife Akshita Murthy, daughter of N.R. Narayanan Murthy, co-founder of Indian information technology major Infosys, were listed on the Asian Rich List 2022, which profiles the richest 101 Asians in the United Kingdom. And they were included in the Asian Rich List for the first time and ranked 17th with an estimated wealth of 790 million pounds. And the Asian Rich List is topped by Hinduja family for the 8th consecutive time with an estimated wealth of 30.5 billion pounds, which is an increase of 3 billion pounds from the last year, like 2021. Moving to next question. In November 2022, Anwar bin Ibrahim was sworn in as the 10th Prime Minister of which country? 10th Prime Minister of which country? Name is Anwar bin Ibrahim. And this country is Malaysia. Answer of this question is 1. So, long time opposition leader Anwar bin Ibrahim, who is 75 years old, leader of Malaysian Pakistan Hadappan coalition, was sworn in as the 10th Prime Minister of Malaysia. And Malaysian King Sultan Abdullah Sultan Ahmad Shah named Anwar Ibrahim as the Malaysia's Prime Minister. And Anwar Ibrahim succeed the 9th Prime Minister of Malaysia, Ismail Sabri. Ismail Sabri. So, if you want to remember the former, you can. Otherwise, you can just remember the name Anwar bin Ibrahim. Next question is, in October 2022, Y-12705 Marmegao, second ship of the Project 15B stealth guided missile destroyer, was delivered to the Indian Navy by which company? And this company is Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. So, answer of this question is 4. So, this is the second ship of Project 15B stealth guided missile destroyer named as Y-12705 Marmegao ship, was delivered to the Indian Navy by the Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. And this Marmegao built at MDL Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was designed by Warship Design Bureau, which is Indian Navy's in-house organization. and the ship was launched in the year of 2016, and total displacement of this ship is almost 7,400 tons and maximum speed is 30 knots. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the 19th meeting of the Conference of Parties held in November 2022, and this meeting is basically related to CITES, and CITES stands for the Convention on International Trade in the Endangered Species of Wildlife, Flora and Fauna, and this meeting was held in Panama City, and this is the 19th meeting of CITES. So this statement is true. Next is Indian delegation were led by the Chandra Prakash Goyal, Director General of Forest and Special Secretary under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. This statement is also true. Next is COP19 to CITES has approved India's proposal to transfer Lath softshell turtle and Indian flapshell turtle from Appendix 3 to Appendix 1 of the CITES. So this statement is wrong because COP19 to CITES has approved India's proposal to transfer Lath softshell turtle, this is right, and not Indian flapshell turtle. This is red-crowned roofed turtle. So remember, one is Lath softshell turtle, second is red-crowned roofed turtle from Appendix 2 to Appendix 1. So this statement is wrong. COP19 to CITES has accepted the proposal includes sea cucumbers in Appendix 2 of the CITES. This statement is also true. Even the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations and the World Health Organization and International Consortium on Combating Wildlife Crime partners to curb zoonotic diseases. So all the statements are correct except 3. So answer of this question is 3. Moving to next question. In November 2022, Kasyam Zomart Kemaliuli Tokayev was elected as the president of which country? Just remember the two words. Kasyam Zomart was elected as the president of Kazakhstan. So answer of this question is second. So Kasyam Zomart was re-elected as the president of Republic of Kazakhstan, and Kasyam Zomart succeeded the long-reigning Nur Sultan as the president of Kazakhstan during the 2019 elections. And Prime Minister is Ali Khan Smilov, capital is Astana. Remember, the capital again shifted to Astana. Earlier it was Nur Sultan, and currency is Kazakhstani tenge. Moving to next question. China has recently announced a plan to build its first moon base powered by nuclear energy. By which year? This is by the year of 2028. Answer of this question is second. So China plans to build its first base on the moon by the year of 2028, followed by landing astronauts on moon in subsequent years as it challenges National Aeronautics and Space Administration NASA's dominance in the space exploration. And the lunar base will likely be powered by the nuclear energy with a basic configuration of a lander, hopper, orbiter and rover, which will be constructed by the Change 6, 7 and 8 missions. And China also aims to eventually expand the base into the International Research Station or the International Space Station. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the recent amendment of the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India for registering insurance companies and investing in them? So let's read the points and find out which statement is incorrect. Private equity funds can now directly put in the money in insurance companies, and investment by them through the special purpose vehicle has made optional. This statement is true. Corporate agents will be allowed to tie up with 9 insurers, up from the 3, earlier it was 3, and insurance marketing firms can distribute products of 6 insurers, earlier it were 2, in each line like life, general and the health insurance. This statement is also correct. The solvency ratio was reduced from 0.50% to 0.20% for unit-linked plans of the life insurance. This statement is incorrect. Basically, the solvency ratio was reduced from 0.80% to 0.60% for the unit-linked plans of the life insurers, from 0.20%, no, this is 0.10% to 0.05% for the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So this statement is incorrect. Promoters will be allowed to dilute their stake down to 26% on the condition that the insurer has a satisfactory solvency record for the preceding 5 years and it is a listed entity. This statement is also true. And even a single investor taking 25% in an insurance company will be classified as an investor, and any investment more than that will make it as a promoter. This statement is also correct. So all the statements are correct. It means only incorrect statement is 3. 3 is the answer. Moving to next question. Which city's municipal corporation has recently announced its plan to issue India's first municipal green bond for a solar power plant? So this is very important because this is India's first municipal green bond and it is for a solar power plant. And this municipal corporation belongs to Indore. So answer of this question is 4. So Indore Municipal Corporation in Madhya Pradesh is planning to issue India's first green bond or the local government bond aimed at retail investors with the revenues going towards funding a solar power plant, and it plans to sell 10-year bonds in December 2022 in order to raise up to 2.6 billion rupees or almost $31.8 million. Next question is, in November 2022, the Reserve Bank of India holds the onboarding of online merchants by which payment company? This question is very important for the banking students, and this company is Paytm Payment Services Limited. Answer of this question is second. So Reserve Bank of India has asked Paytm Payment Services Limited, the fully owned subsidiary of Paytm, to reapply for the authorization to provide payment aggregator services to online merchants. This means this Paytm Payment Services Limited has to resubmit the application within 120 calendar days for the payment aggregator services. In this regard, Paytm Payment Services Limited will not onboard new online merchants till the time approval remain pending. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the 2022 UNESCO Asia Pacific Awards for the Cultural Heritage Conservation? Cultural Heritage Conservation. So let's read out the statement. The 2022 UNESCO Asia Pacific Awards for the Cultural Heritage Conservation were awarded to 13 award-winning projects. 13 projects from 6 different countries across the Asia Pacific region. And these countries are Afghanistan, China, India, Iran, Nepal and Thailand. This statement is true. Next is the Award of Excellence has been awarded to heroic restoration of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangralaya Museum in Mumbai, Maharashtra. This statement is true. Under the Award of Distinction category, Step Wells of Golconda, Hyderabad, Telangana, India won this award. This statement is also true. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. Moving to next question. The Indian Space Research Organization recently launched PSLV C-54, which carried 9 satellites, including one of the satellite named as EOS-06, which means India's Earth Observation Satellite 06, and one satellite is INS-2B, and this satellite is not Indian satellite, this is Bhutan's satellite. So answer of this question is 1. So remember, this is ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, who successfully launched the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle C-54 rocket from first launch pad Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. And this is 56th flight of the PSLV. And remember, one satellite belongs to Bhutan. This is INS-2B. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the third of the 4 survey vessel large Project Ikshak was launched at the Larsen and Toubro Kattupalli facility in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Name the company that has been building the Ikshak along with the L&T for Indian Navy. And this company is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers. So answer of this question is second. So Ikshak, the third of the 4 survey vessels large or SVL project, was launched at L&T Kattupalli facility in the Chennai, Tamil Nadu. It is being built by the Garden Reach Shipbuilders Limited and the Larsen and Toubro for the Indian Navy. And this survey vessel's large ships will replace the existing Sandhyak class survey ships with a new generation hydrographic equipment to collect the oceanographic data. And this survey vessel's large ships are 110 meter long and 16 meter wide with a deep displacement of 3400 tons and a complement of 231 personnel. Moving to next question. Which space technological startup has recently inaugurated India's first ever launchpad and mission control center at Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota? This question is very important, and this private or the startup company is Agnikul Cosmos. So 4 is the answer. So Agnikul Cosmos Private Limited, which is Chennai-based space technological startup, inaugurated India's first ever launchpad that is designed and operated by private player at Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. It has 2 sections including Agnikul Launchpad and second is Agnikul Mission Control Center. And the facility was inaugurated by S. Somnathji, who is currently the chairman of Indian Space Research Organization, and designed by Agnikul and executed in support of ISRO and InSpace. InSpace stands for Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center. Next question is, what is the addition of Astra Hind exercise of 2022, which is a joint military bilateral training exercise between the armies of India, Hind stands for India and Astra stands for Australia, initiated at Mahajan Field Firing Ranges in the Bikaner, Rajasthan. And this is the first edition of the Astra Hind 2022. You have to remember 4 things under this question. One is name of this exercise, Astra Hind exercise. This is the first edition, and it is in between India and Australia, and this exercise was hosted by India and exact place is Rajasthan or Bikaner, Rajasthan. And the Indian Army is represented by Dogra Regiment, and the Australian Army contingent consisted of soldiers from the 13th Brigade of the 2nd Division. You don't have to remember, just remember Indian contingent is represented by Dogra Regiment. Next question is, in November 2022, SEBI restructured its advisory committee. Basically, 2 committees restructured pertaining. One is foreign portfolio investors and second is social stock exchange. The first committee is basically known as the foreign portfolio investors committee, and this is advisory committee, and this will be headed by Hasmukh Hadia, and total members under this committee are 16 member committee. And second committee is social stock exchange panel, and this will be headed by R. Balasubramaniam ji, and total members under this committee are 18. So answer of this question is B, 16 and R. Balasubramaniam ji. So second is the answer. So Security Exchange Board of India, which is capital market regulator, has restructured its 2 advisory committees. One is Foreign Portfolio Investors Committee and second is Social Stock Exchange. And former Finance Secretary Hasmukh Hadia ji will now be chair the 16-member Foreign Portfolio Investor Advisory Committee panel, which was earlier headed by K.V. Subramaniam, the former Chief Economic Advisor to the Government of India. And next is Social Stock Exchange panel. This is R. Balasubramaniam ji, the chairman of Grassroots Research and Advocacy Movement, will now head the 18-member committee, which was earlier chaired by Ishat Hussain, director of a SBI Foundation and former finance director at Tata Sons. So just remember the 2 committees will be headed by Hasmukh Hadia and second is R. Balasubramaniam respectively. Next question is, as per the Forbes India's 100 richest 2022 list released in November, who has topped the list with a net worth of $150 billion? Very simple question, and this personality is Gautam Adani. So answer of this question is second. So according to the Forbes India's 100 richest 2022 list, Gautam Adani, the chairperson of Adani Group, has topped the list with a net worth of $150 billion, nearly tripling his wealth in the year of 2021. And Adani has also become the richest person in India and world's 2nd richest person. And top 3 persons under this list is, first is Gautam Adani, second is Mukesh Ambani, second rank goes to Mukesh Ambani, total net worth is $88 billion, and third rank goes to Radha Krishan Damani ji. Radha Krishan Damani, the owner of D Marts. And according to the list, with a net worth of $16.4 billion, Savitri Jindal, the chairperson of OP Jindal Groups, becomes the India's richest woman. India's richest woman is Savitri Jindal, according to this list. Next question is, which of the following points are correct? Correct with respect to the 11th edition of the FICCI's Global Sports Summit, TUF 2022 and India Sports Award 2022. This is 11th edition of Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry or the FICCI's Global Sports Summit. So let's read the statement and find out which statement is correct. Manav Rachna Educational Institution, Sector 14, Faridabad, Haryana, has been honored with the best school promoting sports. So remember the name of the school, Manav Rachna Educational Institution. This statement is true. Dronacharya awardee and former Ranji cricketer Sarkar Talwar, Director of Sports at the Manav Rachna Educational Institution, was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award for 2022. This is again true statement. And this Manav Rachna Education Institution was recognized for its effort towards offering international level sports facility to the students and producing competent sports persons. Next is Avani Lekhera, the Indian Paralympian and the rifle shooter who won 2 medals at the Tokyo 2022 Paralympics, was honored with the Para Sports Person of the Year award. This is again important statement, and this is also true statement. And this is FICCI's 11th edition of Turf themed in Vision 2047. Vision 2047, Indian sports after 100 years of independence, because in 2047 we will celebrate 100 year of independence. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is all 1, 2, 3. Moving to next question. Who has recently appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Bombay Stock Exchange Limited? This question is most important. Mark this question under the important section. And this personality is Sundar Raman Ramamurthy. Answer of this question is 4. So Securities Exchange Board of India approved the appointment of Sundar Raman Ramamurthy as the Managing Director and CEO of the Bombay Stock Exchange Limited. He will succeed Ashish Kumar Chauhan, who resigned at the Bombay Stock Exchange in July 2022 to join National Stock Exchange Managing Director and CEO. This is again important. Who is the Managing Director and CEO of National Stock Exchange? This is Ashish Kumar Chauhan. And this is the second stint of the Sundar Raman R at the Bombay Stock Exchange. Moving to next question. What is India's rank in the Climate Change Performance Index 2023 that was released by 3 organizations? One is Greenwatch, second is New Climate Institute, and third one is the Climate Action Framework, which is known as CAN International, in November 2022. Remember the name of the index, Climate Change Performance Index, and India's rank is 8th. So answer of this question is second. So Climate Change Performance Index is released by 3 environmental organizations, and in this India climbed 2 spots to bag 8th position out of 63 countries with a score of 67.35 and achieved high performance rating. It should be noted that the index places no country on the first 3 positions, which provides a very high rating overall. No country is performed as per the compatibility with these positions, and in categories ranking also there are no first positions. So in this regard, this index is topped by Denmark with a high rating, but overall it is ranked at 4th because on the first 3 positions no country was ranked. So Denmark rank is 4th, and it is followed by Sweden, and 5th rank goes to Chile. 5th rank goes to Sweden and 6th rank goes to Chile. So remember, India's rank is 8th. Very good rank of India out of 63 countries. Moving to next question. Name the small finance bank that was recently awarded with the Best in Class for Environment, Social and Governance rating from the Care Edge ratings. So remember the question as same as in slide. Very important question for the banking students, and this bank is ESFA Small Finance Bank. Answer of this question is 4. So ESFA Small Finance Bank was awarded with the Best in Class rating for Environment, Social and Governance practices from Mumbai, Maharashtra, headquarter of the Care Edge ratings. With this recognition, it has become an entity with global ESG standards, and ESFA is providing against the practice of greenwashing or faking ESG credentials. Moving to next question. In November 2022, RB approved the opening of 9 special Vostro accounts to promote overseas trade in Indian rupees. Which of the following Indian banks have opened special Vostro accounts after approval from the RBI? And these banks are, one is IndusInd Bank, second is UCO Bank. So answer of this question is both 1 and 2. So the Reserve Bank of India has approved the opening of 9 special Vostro accounts with 2 Indian banks. One is the UCO Bank, second is IndusInd Bank, to promote overseas trade in the Indian rupee, especially with Russia. And the 9 banks that have opened special Vostro accounts are like Sabar Bank and VTB Bank. And both banks belongs to Russia, and both are the top 2 banks of the Russia, opened accounts with their own branch offices in India and became the first foreign lenders to receive the approval. And Russia's Gazprom Bank, which has no branch in India, has also created his account with a state-run UCO Bank in Calcutta. And 6 different Russian banks have also opened accounts with the IndusInd Bank. Moving to next question. Which company recently signed a framework agreement with the Egyptian government to establish a $8 billion green hydrogen plant in Egypt? $8 billion green hydrogen plant in Egypt, and this company is Renew Power Private Limited or Renew Power. Answer of this question is 3. So Renew Power, which is a subsidiary of Renew Energy Global Company, one of the world's leading renewable energy firm, has signed a framework agreement with the government of Egypt. And according to the agreement, a green hydrogen plant will be built in the Suez Canal, economic zone, with an investment of $8 billion with a target of producing 220,000 tons of green hydrogen annually. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Bali, Indonesia in November 2022? So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid an official visit to Bali, Indonesia to attend the 17th G20 summit with Indonesian presidency on the theme of Recover Together, Recover Stronger. This statement is true, and mark this question is most important. And the summit was held under the Indonesian presidency on the theme of Recover Together, Recover Stronger. And Indonesia's presidency handed over the G20 presidency to the India, which will officially assume the G20 presidency from 1st of December 2022, and India will focus on the theme of Vasudeva Kutumbakam. It means one earth, one family, one future, underlying equitable growth and shared future for all. So again, this statement is very important. It means 18th G20 summit of 2023 will be held in New Delhi from 9 to 10th of September 2023. Next is, during the summit, World Trade Organization's 28th Trade Monitoring Report, G20 nations introduced export restrictions at an increased pace, particularly on food and fertilizer between mid-May and mid-October 2022. This statement is also true. The launch of Indonesia's Just Energy Transition Partnership, which is an agreement of Indonesia with the G7 countries to decarbonize Indonesia's coal-powered economy. This statement is also true. So all these statements are correct. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. Moving to next question. Which bank has recently signed a 150 million euro loan agreement with the KfW Developmental Bank of Germany for the solar sector, especially to develop the solar sector? And this bank is State Bank of India. So answer of this question is 3. So SBI has signed a 150 million euro or almost 1240 crore rupees loan agreement with KfW Developmental Bank of Germany to facilitate new and upcoming projects in the solar sector. And the agreement of this long-term loan was facilitated by SBI Capital Market Investment Banking subsidiary of the State Bank of India. In addition, this long-term loan will further contribute to India's goal of Panch Amrit taken up during COP26 or Conference of Parties 26. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently introduced a flexible option for appointment and removal of the independent directors? Static question. You can remember the question as same as in slide. And this organization is Securities and Exchange Board of India. So answer of this question is 4. So SEBI introduced a flexible option for appointment and removal of the independent directors from the board of the companies. In this regard, SEBI has amended LODR or Listing Obligation and Disclosure Requirement rules, and the new rules will be called as SEBI 6th Amendment Regulations Rule of 2022. Under the new option, the appointment and the removal of independent directors could be done by the way of the 2 parameters like threshold for the ordinary resolution, threshold for the majority of the minority stakeholders. Moving to next question. In November 2022, which state received $400 million loan from the Asian Development Bank for 5,000 electric buses. 5,000 electric buses. And this state is Maharashtra. Answer of this question is 1. So, Asian Development Bank has given in principle approval for a $400 million loan to the Maharashtra to bring in 5,000 electric buses. And this was announced by Parag Jainji, Maharashtra Principal Secretary of the Transport and Ports, at India Pavilion at the COP27 International Climate Conference on decarbonizing India transport sector using the e-mobility. Moving to next question. Which of the following Indian origin entrepreneurs who has been recently featured on the Fortune Annual 40 Under 40 list in 2022? And there are two Indians, one is Kanav Karia, second is Ankit Gupta. So, answer of this question is both 1 and 2. So, remember Ankit Gupta, the founder and CEO of Bicycle Health, and Kanav Karia, president of Jump Crypto, two Indian origin entrepreneurs have been featured on the Fortune Annual 40 Under 40 list in 2022. And the list highlight the influential individuals shaping businesses in 2022 who are under 40. And Ankit Gupta was featured on the list under the Health and Bioscience category, while Kanav Karia was featured under the Finance and Crypto category. Moving to next question. In November 2022, who has become India's first player to be elected to the International Table Tennis Federation Athletes Commission? India's first player to be elected in the International Table Tennis Federation Athletes Commission. And this personality is Achanda Sharat Kamal. Very important question. Answer of this question is 1. Legendary table tennis player Achanta Sharat Kamal has become India's first player to be elected under the Athletes Commission of the International Table Tennis Federation. So, 8 athletes, like 4 male and the 4 female, were elected from Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, North America, Oceania, along with the 2 highest voted para-athletes. And these elected players will serve in the International Table Tennis Federation Athlete Commission for a time period of 4 years, starting from 2022 to 2026. Moving to next question. The Government of India has recently extended the tenure for the appointment of the Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of the public sector banks up to dash years. Up to dash year. Earlier it was 5 years, now it is up to 10 years. So, answer of this question is 4. So, the Government of India has issued a notification extending the tenure of the appointment of the Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of the public sector banks to 10 years from the previous 5 years, subject to the retirement age of 60 years. His initial term in office must not exceed 5 years and it may be extended up to a total period including the initial term of not more than 10 years, as the Government of India may designate after consulting with the Reserve Bank of India. Moving to next question. As of November 2022, in which state or the union territory does the Government of India plan to establish India's first university for the cooperative sector? India's first university for the cooperative sector. And this will be established in the union territory of New Delhi. Answer of this question is 4. So, the National Cooperative University, which has already received an in-principle approval from the central government, may be established in New Delhi as India's first university for the cooperative sector. Currently, the National Council for the Cooperative Training is the only institute providing educational and training in the cooperative sector. And Union Cabinet also approved expanding the scope of the government e-marketplace, which is also known as GEM portal, to include cooperatives as the buyer on the government e-marketplace, and GEM was established as the National Procurement Portal. Next question is, who was recently honored with the Jaipur Foot USA's first Global Humanitarian Award for COVID-19 relief efforts? This is Jaipur Foot USA's first Global Humanitarian Award, and this is the maiden award for COVID-19 relief efforts. And this person is Danish Manzoor Bhatt. Answer of this question is 1. So, Kashmiri journalist Danish Manzoor Bhatt has become the first person to receive the Jaipur Foot USA's first time Global Humanitarian Award for the COVID-19 relief efforts at the ceremony held in the Indian Consulate in New York in United States of America. And the award was constituted to honor and recognize the selfless work of Indians who with selfless motives managed to help those in need. Next question is, Former IAS CV Anand Bose has given recently appointed governor of which state? Again, this person is very important. Former IAS CV Anand Bose has been recently appointed as the governor of West Bengal. Answer of this question is 4. So, the President of India, Draupadi Murmuji, appointed 1977 batch former IAS officer of Kerala cadre, Dr. CV Anand Bose, who is 71 years old, as a regular governor of West Bengal. He will succeed Manipur Governor La Ganeshanji, who has been holding the additional charge of the West Bengal since July 2022 after the resignation of former West Bengal Governor Jagdeep Dhankardji, who became the Vice President of India. And he served as the Secretary of the Government of India and the Chief Secretary to the state governments as well as the university's Vice Chancellor. He is known for his innovative ideas in the field of good governance. His ideas were acknowledged by the United Nations by selecting his initiatives as the global best practices 4 times. Moving to next question. Which aerospace company has recently launched India's first privately built rocket? First privately built rocket known as Vikram S with the assistance from ISRO and in space. And this private company is Skyroot Aerospace. Answer of this question is 1. So, ISRO launched India's first privately built rocket known as Vikram S or the VKS, a suborbital launch vehicle from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. And Skyroot Aerospace, which is a startup based in Hyderabad, Telangana, developed this Vikram S rocket and the Prarambh mission with assistance from the ISRO and Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center, which is known as InSpace. And the rocket Vikram S, the first in the Vikram series, is named after Vikram Sarabhai, widely regarded as the pioneer of the Indian space program. And it is being developed under the Mission Prarambh, the beginning, which represents a new beginning. And Vikram S is one of the world's first all-composite rockets with 3D printed solid thrusters for spin stability of the launch vehicle. Moving to next question. Name the country that has recently received the Excellence in Leadership in Family Planning Excel Award 2022 in the countries category. And this country is our lovable India. Answer of this question is 3. So, India became the only country to receive this Excellence in Leadership in Family Planning or Excel Award 2022 in the country category at the International Conference on Family Planning, which was held in Pattaya in Thailand. And the International Conference on Family Planning 2022 held in Pattaya, Thailand, acted as a strategic turning point for the global family planning and reproductive health communities. Moving to next question. When was the first World Day for the Prevention of and Healing from Child Sexual Exploitation, Abuse and Violence 2022 observed across the globe? So, it was observed on 18th of November 2022. Answer of this question is 3. So, 18th of November 2022 marked the observance of the first ever World Day for the Prevention of Healing from Child Sexual Exploitation, Abuse and Violence as the United Nations General Assembly adopted resolution for the same. And the resolution was sponsored by Sierra Leone, Nigeria and co-sponsored by more than 120 countries adopted by the consensus. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi visit to Arunachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh in November 2022? So, let's find out which statement is correct. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Arunachal Pradesh first greenfield airport, which is known as Done Polo Airport, very important, in Itanagar with an aim to boost connectivity in the northeast region. So, this statement is correct. Next is, during his visit to the Arunachal Pradesh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also dedicated 600 megawatt Kameng hydropower station in the West Kameng district developed at a cost of almost 8,450 crore rupees. And this is the biggest hydropower project implemented by Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited. This statement is also true. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also inaugurated the Kashi Tamil Sangamam, a month-long program organized by Kashi, Varanasi, UP, and IIT Madras and Banaras Hindu University in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh are the implementing agency for this program. This statement is also true. So, all the statements are correct. Answer of this question is 1. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is incorrect with respect to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, which is also known as COP27, held in Egypt in November 2022? Most important question. So let's read out the statement. The Sharm el-Sheikh Adaptation Agenda was introduced at the COP27 in collaboration with the high-level champions and the Marrakech Partnership. So remember this word Sharm el-Sheikh. This is a place in Egypt where COP27 hosted. So first statement is true. Next is, according to an Energy Tracker Asia analysis, India and China are on track to exceed their 2030 United Nations climate targets. So this statement is also true. During the COP27, parties agreed to include loss and damage funding. This is important. Loss and damage funding as an agenda item at the climate conference for the first time since the adoption of the United Nations Climate Convention. And this statement is also true. The International Solar Alliance has announced the roadmap, our Solar Future Roadmap, to mobilize $5 trillion by the 2025. This statement is wrong because the International Solar Alliance has announced the roadmap, our Solar Future Roadmap, to mobilize $1 trillion by the year of 2030, which was made at the COP27 held in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt. So this statement is also correct. So this statement is wrong. Basically, we corrected this statement. So answer of this question is 4 because this is incorrect and we have to find out the incorrect statement. Next question is, which of the following points are incorrect? Incorrect with respect to the National Sports Award 2022. So we are talking about National Sports Award. First is, table tennis player Sharat Kamal Achantaji has been chosen for the Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award 2022. Very important statement and this statement is true. Next is, Arjun Awards for Outstanding Performance in Sports and Games 2022 was awarded to 25 personalities including Aldous Paul in the athletics category and Nikhat Zareen in the boxing category. So this statement is also true. Next is, Bimal Prafulla Ghosh from the football has been chosen for the lifetime category and won the Dronacharya Award for Outstanding Coaches in the Sports and Games 2022. This statement is also true. And a total of 7 awardees were selected under the Dronacharya Award. This statement is also true. Indian Oil Corporation Limited won the Rashtriya Khel Prosan Puraskar 2022 for encouragement to sports through the corporate social responsibility category. This statement is wrong because this is not Indian Oil Corporation Limited. This is Kaling Institute. Kaling Institute of Industrial Technology Odisha won the Rashtriya Khel Puraskar or Prosan Puraskar 2022 for encouragement to the sports through the corporate social responsibility category. And total 3 awardees won under this category. So 4 statement is incorrect. So answer of this question is 4. Moving to next question. Name the organization that has recently received the Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development of 2021. Very important question. This is Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development, and it is for the year of 2021 and name of this organization is Pratham. Answer of this question is 4. So Pratham, which is a non-governmental organization functioning in the field of education, received the Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development of 2021 at the Jawahar Bhavan in New Delhi. And Hamid Ansari, who was the former Vice President of India, conferred the award to the Chief Executive Officer of Pratham Education, Rukmani Banerjee ji, in presence of Sonia Gandhi, the chairperson of the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust. Next question is, who was recently received the Gandhi Mandela Award 2022? This is Gandhi Mandela Award 2022 and this award goes to 14th Dalai Lama. Answer of this question is 2nd. So Himachal Pradesh Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekarji facilitated the 14th Dalai Lama, Tibetan spiritual leader, with the Gandhi Mandela Award for 2022 in Dharamshala, McLeodganj. And former Chief Justice of India, Justice K.G. Balakrishnan and former Supreme Court Justice Gyan Sudha Mishra were also present on the occasion. Next question is, who was recently took charge as the one of the election commissioner of India? Very important question because this was in controversy. So that's why this election commissioner is Arun Goyal ji. Answer of this question is 4. Arun Goyal, the retired Indian IS officer, and he belongs to the Punjab cadre of 1985 batch, took charge as the election commissioner of India and President Draupadi Murmu ji appointed him as the one of the Election Commissioner of India. And Rajiv Kumar took charge as the Chief Election Commissioner following the retirement of Sushil Chandra in the May 2022. Since the post of Election Commissioner of India in the 3-member Election Commission of India was vacant. So he joined a 3-member Election Commission of India, which include Chief Election Commissioner, and Chief Election Commissioner is Rajiv Kumar ji, and one of the Election Commissioner was Anup Chandra Pandey ji. So now one Election Commissioner is Arun Goyal ji. So this is a 3-member body. Moving to next question. Who recently became the first Indian woman to win a medal at the Asian Cup by winning a bronze medal in the women's single at the International Table Tennis Federation Asian Table Tennis Union Asian Cup 2022. And this personality is one and only Manika Batra ji. Answer of this question is 1. So Indian paddler or the table tennis player Manika Batra won the bronze medal in the women's singles at the ITTF Asian Table Tennis Union Asian Cup 2022, which was held in Bangkok, Thailand from 17th to 19th of November 2022. And she became the first Indian woman and the second Indian table tennis player to win a medal at the Asian Cup tournament, and this Asian Cup hosted by Bangkok. Moving to next question. Which ministry has recently signed an intent of cooperation on the high performance computing, weather extremes, and the climate modeling and the quantum technologies with the European Union? And this ministry is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So this is static question. Remember the question as same as in slide. It is to facilitate collaboration on the HPC or high performance computing applications using the Indian and the European supercomputers in the areas such as the biomolecular medicines, COVID-19 therapies, mitigating climate change, predicting natural disaster, and quantum computing. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change COP27 held in Egypt in November 2022? So let's read out the statement and find out the incorrect, but mark this question in the most important category. The Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure unveiled the Infrastructure Resilience Accelerator Fund, a CDRI multi-partner trust fund, and this statement is true. Next is Larsen and Toubro Limited has signed an MOU with the Egyptian Sugar and Integrated Industries Company. This statement is wrong because this is not L&T, this is Prague Industries Limited. Praj Industries Limited. Praj Industries Limited. And this company has signed an MOU with the Egyptian Sugar and Integrated Industries Company, and it is on the sidelines of the COP27 in Egypt. Next is India and Sweden hosted the lead IT summit on the margins of the COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. This statement is true. Next is the toolbox of the solutions for the urban decarbonization was introduced as COP27 by the World Economic Forum in collaboration with the 4 prominent organizations. And India committed to create carbon sink of 2.5 to 3 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalent by 2030. So this statement is also true. So only incorrect statement is second. So answer of this question is 2. Moving to next question. What is India's rank in the Network Readiness Index? Network Readiness Index 2022 report released by Portulans Institute in November 2022. And India's rank is 61st. Answer of this question is second. This is Network Readiness Index. And as per it, India moved up 6 spots to claim the 61st place in the index, because in 2021, India's rank was 67. And India's total score also increased to 19 in 2022. And the index has been topped by United States of America as the most network ready society with an overall score of 80.3, and it is followed by Singapore. It means second rank goes to Singapore and third rank goes to Sweden. So first is USA, second is Singapore, and 61st rank is India. Moving to next question. Name the bank that has recently received a national award from the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority for the Atal Pension Yojana enrollment. It is for Atal Pension Yojana enrollment, and this bank is Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank. So answer of this question is second. So Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank has received a national award from the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority for significant enrollment under the Atal Pension Yojana. And this Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank has so far enrolled almost 3,34,000 cumulative accounts to the Atal Pension Yojana. And during the year of 2022-23, the bank enrolled almost 69,000 accounts, exceeding its target of approximately 50,000 accounts. Moving to next question. The United Arab Emirates-based bank Emirates NBD has recently announced an additional dash amount of investment in India operations and added 2 more branches, one in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, second in Gurugram, Haryana. And total investment, additional investment will be $100 million. So answer of this question is 1. So the United Arab Emirates-based bank Emirates NBD Bank launched 2 new full services branches, one in Chennai, second is in Gurugram, in addition to its Mumbai branch to expand its presence in the Asia's third largest economy. And the bank has also invested $100 million in its India operations in addition to $300 million investment in the last 5 years on its operations in India. And earlier in 2022, both the countries signed the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement to remove trade barriers and boost non-oil trade to the $100 billion in the 5 years from the current $60 billion. Moving to next question. Who has recently become the first Indian scientist to be awarded 2022 Bailey K. Ashford Medal and the 2022 Fast MH Award? This is 2022 Fast MH Award and this is Subhash Babu. Answer of this question is 4. So, American Society of the Tropical Medicine and Hygiene, the world's largest scientific organization in tropical medicine, awarded the prestigious 2022 Bailey K. Ashford Medal and the 2022 Fellow of the American Society of Tropical Medicine and the Hygiene, which is known as Fast MH Award, to Dr. Subhash Babu, the Indian physician and scientist, for his exemplary research work and the contribution in the tropical medicine. And Dr. Subhash Babu is the first Indian to receive both the Bailey K. Ashford Medal and the Fast MH Award. Moving to next question. Which of the following Indian businesswomen are featured on the Forbes 2022 Asia's Power Businesswomen list released in the month of November 2022? And this is Namita Thapar, Soma Mondal and Gajal Alag. So answer of this question is all 1, 2, 3. And Soma Mondal is currently the chairperson of SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited. Next, Gajal Alag is basically the co-founder and the chief information officer of Honasa Consumer, or you can say this is Mama Earth. And next is Namita Thapar is executive director of India business of Mcure Pharma. So remember, this is Forbes who released the 2022 Asia's Power Businesswomen listing 20 women executives and entrepreneurs in the businesses across Asia Pacific region. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the logo, theme and website for India's G20 presidency? So let's read the statement, and this question is very important. Prime Minister Narendra Modi revealed the logo, theme and website for India's G20 presidency, and where India will assume the G20 presidency for 1 year, like for 1st December 2022 to 30th of November 2023. So this statement is correct. And G20 logo features a lotus, a national flower of India, painted in the tricolor saffron, white and the green and blue, together with an image of the earth. This statement is also true. And the theme of India's G20 presidency, this is most important statement, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, which refers to one earth, one family, one future. One earth, one family, one future. So this statement is also true. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. 4 is the answer. And even G20 India mobile application has been made available on both Android and iOS platforms in addition to the website. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the 15th edition of Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo 2022? So let's read out the statement. First one, this is the 15th edition of the Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo, and it was held in Kochi, Kerala. This is important. And theme is Ajadi at the rate 75, Sustainable Atmanirbhar Urban Mobility. This statement is true. So we have to find out the correct statement. First is true. Next is the UMI Conference and Expo 2022 was jointly organized by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and Government of Kerala. This statement is true because it was hosted by Kerala. Next is Trivandrum, Kerala won the most sustainable transport system award for the bus rapid transit system. This is wrong because this is not Trivandrum, Kerala. This is Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Ahmedabad, Gujarat won the most sustainable transport system award for the bus rapid transit system. So this statement is wrong. So only correct statement is A and B. So answer of this question is second. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the QS Asia University Ranking 2023 released by Quacquarelli Siemens in November 2022? Released in November 2022. So let's find out the statement which is correct, and this statement is very important. 19 Indian universities are featured among the top 200 on the 15th edition of the QS Asia University Ranking of 2023. So this statement is correct. Next is Peking University of Beijing, China has topped the QS Asia University Ranking 2023, followed by National University of Singapore. It means first rank goes to Peking University and second rank goes to National University of Singapore. This statement is also true. IIT Bombay on the 40th rank, IIT Delhi on 46th rank, IISc Bengaluru on 52nd rank have topped among the Indian universities. So from India, the first rank goes to IIT Bombay, but global rank is 40th. This statement is also true. So answer of this question is all 1, 2, 3, 4 is the answer. And you can also remember one important point that Chandigarh University has become the youngest university in Asia to feature in the top 200 universities in the QS Asia Universities of Asia. Next question is, in November 2022, Justice Dhananjaya Jashwant Chandrachudji or D.Y. Chandrachudji took oath as the Chief Justice of India, as the Dash Chief Justice of India, and he is the 50th Chief Justice of India. So answer of this question is 4. So Justice Dhananjaya Jashwant Chandrachudji or D.Y. Chandrachudji has sworn in as 50th Chief Justice of India. He will serve as Chief Justice of India for 2 years before retiring on 10th of November 2024. And President of India Draupadi Murmuji administered the oath at a brief ceremony held in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. And Justice D.Y. Chandrachudji was appointed as Chief Justice of India, succeeding Chief Justice, the former Chief Justice of India, Uday Umesh Lalitji or UU Lalitji, who was the 49th Chief Justice of India, who retired on 8th of November 2022. And you can also remember Article 124 Clause 1 of the Constitution of India states that there shall be a Supreme Court of India consisting of Chief Justice of India and other judges. And Article 126 of the Constitution deals with the appointment of the acting Chief Justice of India. And the Chief Justice of India is appointed by President of India under the Clause 2 of the Article 124 of the Constitution of India. So just remember these articles. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the India's first sovereign green bonds framework? So again, this question is important, especially for the banking students. And here is the first statement. The Union Finance Minister of India, Nirmala Sitharaman, approved the final and the first sovereign green bonds framework of India. This statement is true. Government of India aims to issue 160 billion rupees of such bonds between the October and March 2023. This statement is also true. As per the framework, the ministry has formed a Green Finance Working Committee to validate key decisions on the issuance of the Sovereign Green Bonds Framework, chaired by the Venkata Ramanan Anantha Nageshwaran, Chief Economic Advisor to the Government of India. This statement is also true. So this is static question. Just remember the question as same as in slide. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Japan Bank for the International Cooperation to promote and enhance Japanese investment into India? Japanese investment into India. And this is National Investment and Infrastructure Fund Limited. Answer of this question is second. So this National Investment and Infrastructure Fund Limited signed a memorandum of understanding with the Japan Bank for International Cooperation to promote and enhance Japanese investment in India. And under this MOU, both the organization will establish a bilateral India-Japan fund for making equity investment in environmental preservation and low carbon emission strategies. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited received approval from the Government of India to sign almost 26,820 crore under with Dash company for BSNL 4G network. And this is Tata Consultancy Services or TCS. Very simple question. It means BSNL signed an MOU with the TCS. So Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited has received approval from the Government of India to sign almost 26,800 crore order with the Tata Consultancy Service for rolling out 4G network especially for BSNL. And Tata Group companies TCS and the Tejas networks are set to bag the over 30,000 crore BSNL, MTNL or BSNL and Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited 4G network infrastructure tender and other additional government funded projects. Moving to next question. Who has been recently appointed as the Friendship Ambassador of the Switzerland Tourism? Friendship Ambassador of Switzerland Tourism, important and interesting question. And this is Neeraj Chopra. Answer of this question is 3. So, Switzerland Tourism has appointed Indian javelin thrower, Olympic gold medalist Neeraj Chopra as its Friendship Ambassador to showcase and promote locations in the Switzerland to Indian travelers. And as the Friendship Ambassador, Neeraj Chopra will share his experiences in Switzerland to promote it as the best place for hiking, bicycling, gentle and intense adventure, and of course, snow sports. Moving to next question. Which state will host the Khelo India National University Games for 2023-24? Again, very important question. This is Khelo India National University Games. National University Games, and this state is Uttar Pradesh. Answer of this question is 1. So, the government of Uttar Pradesh is set to host the Khelo India National University Games for 2023-24 in 4 cities. One is Lucknow, second is Gorakhpur, third is Varanasi, and fourth one is Noida. And this is the first time for the Uttar Pradesh to host the National University Games. And the games will see the participation of athletes aged below 26 years. And around 4,500 athletes representing 150 countries across India were expected to participate across 20 disciplines, including rowing, basketball, judo, kabaddi, wrestling, swimming, and the boxing. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Bengaluru, Karnataka in November 2022? In November 2022. First statement is Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the newly built Terminal 2 of the Kempegowda International Airport in Bengaluru, which is built at an investment of 5,000 crore rupees. This statement is true. And you can remember the terminal nicknamed as Terminal in a Garden. Terminal in a Garden. It is an eco-friendly structure built using bamboo and can accommodate 2.5 crore passengers per year. Next is Prime Minister Narendra Modi has flagged off South India's first Vande Bharat Express, which is from Chennai to Mysuru, train at the Kranti Veer Sangholi Rayana railway station in Bengaluru, Karnataka. This statement is also true. Third statement is Prime Minister Narendra Modi also unveiled the 100-foot bronze statue of Bengaluru founder Gide Gowda. This is wrong. Bengaluru founder is not Gide Gowda. Bengaluru founder is Nada Prabhu. Nada Prabhu Kempegowda. Kempegowda. So this is not 100 foot. This is 108 foot. So 108-foot bronze statue of Bengaluru founder Nada Prabhu Kempegowda, labeled as the Statue of Prosperity, unveiled by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And this statement is wrong because we corrected this statement. And according to the World Book of Record, it is the first and the highest bronze statue of a city founder. So only incorrect statement is C. So answer of this question is only C. Moving to next question. Which of the following countries was recently removed from the United States currency monitoring list along with Italy and Mexico? Italy and Mexico, static question. And now this is Thailand, India and Vietnam. So answer of this question is all 1, 2, 3. So United States Department of Treasury removed India along with Italy, Mexico, Thailand and Vietnam from its currency monitoring list of major trading partners that merit close attention to their currency practices and macroeconomic policies. And India had been on the list for the last 2 years. And the move followed the US Secretary of the Treasury Janet Yellen visit to New Delhi, where she held talks with the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji. And China, Japan, Korea, Germany, Malaysia and even Singapore and Taiwan are the 7 countries that are a part of the current monitoring list. Moving to next question. Which of the following statements are correct with respect to the Foundation Day of the Union Bank of India? Foundation Day of the Union Bank of India. And first statement is Union Bank of India celebrated its 100th foundation day at Mumbai, Maharashtra on 9th of November 2022. So this statement is wrong because on 11th of November 2022, the Union Bank of India celebrated its not 100th, this is 104th foundation day in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and the bank started its operation on 11th of November 1919, and its head office building at Mumbai, Maharashtra was inaugurated by Father of the Nation Mahatma Gandhi in 1921. So it was not celebrated on 9th of November, it was celebrated on 11th of November. So first statement is wrong. The super app of the bank named as Union Vyom app was launched to provide a one-stop solution for all financial products. This statement is true. Next is Union Saras, or the Stress Asset Recovery Automated Solution, was launched to offer early resolution and effective management of the stress assets. This statement is also true. So only incorrect correct statement is B and C. B and C. So answer of this question is 3. Moving to next question. Who has been elected as the independent chair of the International Cricket Council for a 2-year term? And this person is Greg Barclay. So remember this question from the slide, static question. Greg Barclay was re-elected as the independent chair for the International Cricket Council for a second 2-year term. For a second 2-year term, Greg Barclay was first appointed as the independent chair in November 2020. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Tamil Nadu government notified the Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary as its Dash Wildlife Sanctuary. This is Tamil Nadu's which number of wildlife sanctuary? This is 17th wildlife sanctuary. Answer of this question is 4. So Tamil Nadu government has declared around 686 square kilometer of reserve forest in the Urigam in the Jwalagiri ranges of the Hosur Forest Division that comprises forest stretches of the Krishnagiri and the Dharamgiri districts as the Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary, and this is the 17th wildlife sanctuary of the Tamil Nadu, and it has been notified under the section 26A of the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the visit of Jagdeep Dhankhar, Vice President of India, to Cambodia in November 2022? So let's read out the statement. During the visit of Cambodia, Indian Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar chaired the 19th ASEAN India Capital Summit in the capital of Cambodia, and this is Phnom Penh. So this statement is true. Jagdeep Dhankhar attended the 17th East Asia Summit in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. This statement is also true. Jagdeep Dhankhar met with the Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen, where India and Cambodia signed 4 memorandum of understanding in the field of culture, wildlife and the health. So this statement is also true. And the year 2022 has also been designated as the ASEAN India Friendship Year, as ASEAN and India celebrated 30th years of friendship. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. Moving to next question. According to the Indian Banks Association report, Ease Reforms Index for the first quarter of financial year 23, released in November 2022, Dash was adjudged as the best bank in adopting reforms prescribed for the public sector banks. And this bank is State Bank of India, largest public sector bank. So according to the Indian Banks Association report titled as Ease Reforms Index for the first quarter of the financial year 23, the State Bank of India was adjudged as the best bank in adopting reforms prescribed for the public sector banks. And SBI is followed by the Union Bank of India. So second rank goes to Union Bank of India and third rank goes to Bank of Baroda. And SBI has topped the Ease Reforms Index and ranking of 12 public sector banks on an overall basis in June 2022 also. And what is the meaning of Ease? Ease stands for Enhanced Access and Service Excellence. Enhanced Access and Service Excellence. Moving to next question. In November 2022, Natasha Pirk-Musser becomes the first female president of which country? Again, very important name, Natasha Pirk-Musser, and she becomes the first female president of Slovenia. Answer of this question is 4. So, lawyer Natasha Pirk-Musser won the second round of the Slovenia's presidential election and is said to become the first female president of Slovenia. and Pirk Musar won the 54% of the votes, while her rival right-wing politician and former foreign minister won only 46% votes. And according to the Slovenia's election commission, the total turnout was 49.9%, very much low. So just remember, the first female president of Slovenia is Nataša Pirk-Musar. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the International Cricket Council Men's T20 International World Cup 2022? So let's read out the statement. Here is the first. England won the 10th ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2022 by defeating Pakistan and claimed their 4th title in the T20 World Cup. This statement is wrong statement. So just remember, England men's cricket team led by the Josh Butler crowned as the champion of the 8th International Cricket Council, or this is 8th ICC Men's T20 International World Cup 2022 by defeating Pakistan. And you can also remember, this is second title in the T20 World Cup. England won this second ICC T20 World Cup title. So first statement is wrong. India's Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav are included in the most valuable team of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. This is again true statement. And Indian batter Surya Kumar Yadav became the first Indian player to score 1000 runs in the T20 international runs in a calendar year of T20 cricket. So this statement is also true. Virat Kohli became the first Indian batter in the history to score 4000 runs in the T20 international, and also he became the first player to end 2 ICC T20 World Cup. This is again true statements. So all the statements are correct, only incorrect statement is 1. Moving to next question. In November 2022, India conducted the Dash edition of the largest pan-India coastal defense exercise named as Sea Vigil 2022. Most important question. This is the exercise named as Sea Vigil, and this is the 3rd edition of Sea Vigil exercise. So answer of this question is second. So 3rd edition of the largest pan-India coastal defense exercise Sea Vigil 2022 was undertaken along the entire 7516 km of coastline and exclusive economic zone of India from 15th to 16th of November 2022. And the exercise is conducted by Indian Navy in coordination with the Indian Coast Guard and the other ministries entrusted with the task of maritime activities. Next question is, the Competition Commission of India will handle all goods and services tax anti-profiteering complaints from Dash, and it is from 1st of December 2022. So answer of this question is second. So the Competition Commission of India will handle all GST anti-profiteering complaints from 1st of December 2022 as the extended tenure of the National Anti-Profiteering Authority, or NNA, ends on 30th of November 2022. And National Anti-Profiteering Authority is very important because under section 171A of the GST law, the NAA was established in November 2017 to monitor unfair profiteering activities by the registered suppliers. And this NAA was originally intended to operate for 2 years until 2019, but was later extended to November 2021. Moving to next question. According to the United Nations World Population Prospectus 2022, the global population is projected to achieve dash on November 15, 2022, and this is 8 billion or 800 crore on November 15, 2022, and India is expected to overtake China as the world's most populated country in the year of 2023. So answer of this question is second, and this is the estimation of United Nations. So according to United Nations World Population Prospectus of 2022, which is summary of the results, the global population is projected to achieve 800 crore or 8 billion on 15th of November 2022, and India is expected to overtake China as the world's most populated country by the year of 2023. And the World Population Prospectus 2022 is published to commemorate World Population Day, which was celebrated on 11th of July 2022, which occurred in a year in which the world population welcomed the birth of its 8 billionth inhabitant. And according to the United Nations most recent estimate, the world population might reach 8.5 billion by the year of 2030 and 9.7 billion by the year of 2050. Moving to next question. who recently conferred with Japan's prestigious Deming Distinguished Service Award for Dissemination and Promotion Overseas 2022. Static question, remember the question as same as in slide, and this personality is L. Ganesh. Answer of this question is 1. Or Lakshmi Narayan Ganesh or L. Ganesh, chairman of Rane Group, Rane Group, was conferred with Japan's prestigious Deming Distinguished Service Award for Dissemination and Promotion Overseas 2022 for his outstanding contribution to the distribution and promotion of total quality management. And L. Ganesh is the third Indian and the fifth person in the world to receive this honor. Moving to next question. Name the mascots of the Paris 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games that were unveiled in the November 2022. So remember, the president of Paris 2024 Organizing Committee for the Olympic and Paralympic Games unveiled the mascot for Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympic Games, the Frijas. So answer of this question is 4, and this was launched in Paris, France. And the mascot is designed by creative agency W and the Paris 2024 design team. And Olympic Frija, Paralympic Frija complement each other and make each other better with the motto of alone we go faster, but together we go further. The mascot of Paris 2024 is a non-gender specific mascot. Moving to next question. In October 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of C295 transport aircraft manufacturing facility in Vadodara, Gujarat. Which country's Airbus Defence and Space Company will set up the manufacturing facility along with the Indian company Tata Advanced System? And this Airbus Defence and Space Company belongs to Spain. Answer of this question is 4. And this C295 will replace Indian Air Force Avro 748 planes in service. With this, India will become the 35th C295 operator worldwide. And PM also dedicated Maze Garden, Miyawaki Forest in Ekta Nagar, formerly known as Kevadia, Gujarat, near the 182-meter high Statue of Unity. He also inaugurated the Oyo Ekta houseboat, which is Gujarat's first houseboat service. Moving to next question. Which of the following point is incorrect with respect to the Defence Expo 2022, which is India's largest ever defence exhibition held in October 2022? This is most important question. So, first point is Data Patterns Limited, Chennai, Tamil Nadu received the Raksha Mantri Award for the excellence for the year of 2021-22. This statement is true. We have to find out the incorrect, but this statement is true. Next is DRDO handed over 16 licensing agreement for the transfer of technology for the 10 DRDO's development technologies to the 13 industries. This statement is also true. Next is HAL or Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Munition India Limited have signed an MOU to address ammunition needs of the domestic and export market. This is not HAL. Not HAL, this is BEL. Bharat Electronics Limited and Munition India Limited have signed an MOU to address ammunition needs of the domestic and export market. So, this statement is wrong. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh hosted the second Indian Ocean Region and Defence Ministers Conclave with the theme of challenges, opportunities and collaboration in the Indian Ocean. So, this statement is also true. So, only incorrect statement is 3. Moving to next question. In October 2022, Luis Inacio Lula da Silva was appointed as the president of which country? And he was appointed as the president of Brazil. Static question, important question. Luis Inacio, the former Brazilian president and leftist leader, has been elected as the new president of Brazil after defeating the current president Jair Bolsonaro. And over 99% of the votes were tallied in the runoff reto, and Luis Inacio Lula da Silva secured 50.83% of the votes, whereas the Jair Bolsonaro managed to get 49.17% votes. And the inauguration of Luis Inacio is scheduled to take place on 1st of Jan 2023. Previously, he served as the president of Brazil for 2 terms, like first is from 2003 to 2006 and from 2007 to 2010, and 2022 marks the 6th presidential campaign. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the central bank digital currency as of November 2022? Let's read the statement. First is RBI has commenced its pilot project to implement CBDC or the digital rupee in wholesale segment for secondary trade in the government securities. So this statement is basically correct statement. And the first pilot in the digital rupee is retail segment, and it is set to a debut in this month. And CBDC is a digital version of the currency notes issued by the central bank, classified as the two types. One is retail, second is wholesale. And wholesale CBDC is designed for restricted access to the select financial institutions. This statement is also true. RBI was designated 9 banks to participate in the digital rupee wholesale pilot project. And these 9 banks are like State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Union Bank of India, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak Mahindra, and so on. This statement is also correct. So answer of this question is all A, B, C. Moving to next question. Which country recently launched the second lab module known as Mengtian for its space station? This is the second lab module, and this country is China. Answer of this question is 4. So China launched the second lab module named as Mengtian to be a part of its space station, which is currently under construction and will be completed by the end of 2022. And the lab was launched by Long March 5B rocket, one of the China's biggest rocket, from the spacecraft of the Henan province of the China. And 2 batches comprising 3 astronauts were flown to the space station main module Tian on a 6-month mission to complete the construction of the Mengtian. Moving to the next question. In November 2022, the Securities and Exchange Board of India issued norms regarding the standardization of the rating scale used by the credit rating agency with effect from, and this is from the 1st of Jan 2023. Answer of this question is 4. So the Securities and Exchange Board of India issued norms regarding the standardization of the rating scales used by the credit rating agencies, which will applicable from 1st of Jan 2023. And the notification for the same is issued by SEBI in exercise of the power conferred under the Section 11 of the SEBI Act of 1992. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the cabinet approval in November 2022? Let's read out the statement and find out the correct statement. First is, the cabinet approved the mechanism for the procurement of ethanol by the public sector oil companies under the ethanol blended petrol program. So this statement is basically correct statement. Next is, the Union Cabinet also approved a proposal to rename the newly constructed Hollongi Airport as the Donai Polo Airport in order to promote Donai Polo. This statement is correct, and this is very important statement. Next is, the Union Cabinet approved an MOU signed between the India and Australia on the cooperation in the field of water resources development and management. This statement is basically wrong statement because this agreement was not signed with Australia. This was signed with Denmark on the cooperation in the field of water resources development and management. So C statement is wrong. So only correct statement is A and B. So answer of this question is second. Moving to next question. Which of the following states or the union territory has not in the achieved level second list in the performance grading index for the states and union territories for 2020-21 released by the Department of School Education and Literacy under the Ministry of Education? So answer of this question is Uttar Pradesh. Answer of this question is 1. So this is the performance grading index of the states and union territories for the year of 2020-21, a special index for evidence-based comprehensive analysis of the school education system across the states and union territories, and it was released by Department of School Education and Literacy under the Ministry of Education. And this performance grading index categorized states and union territories into the 10 categories, and in 2020-21, 7 states and the union territories like Kerala, Punjab, Chandigarh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh achieved level second score of 901 to 950 compared to none in the 2017-18 and 4 in 2019-20. Now 7 states comes under the level 2 rating, but question was not in the achieved level 2 list. So Uttar Pradesh was not in the list because the 7 states are Kerala, Punjab, Chandigarh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh, and 4 states in the level 2 in the year of 2021 and no state was in the level 2 in 2017-18. It means our education system is improving. And 3 new entrants to the level 2 are Gujarat, Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh if we are comparing with the 2021, because in 2021 only 4 states were there. And Ladakh, a newly created union territory, increased significantly from the level 8 to level 4 in the performance grading index in 2020-21, and it is increased by 299 points when compared to the 2019-20, indicating the highest improvement in a single year ever. So just remember, Uttar Pradesh is not ranked under the level 2 of the performance grading index of the school education system. Moving to next question. Which city has recently become the second Indian city to issue a municipal bond with assistance from the Office of the Technical Assistance of the United States Department of the Treasury? And this city is Vadodara, Gujarat. So answer of this question is 3. So Vadodara, which is a city in Gujarat, became the second Indian city to issue a municipal bond with assistance from the Office of the Technical Assistance of the United States Department of Treasury. And the bond will be issued to fund infrastructure project in the Vadodara area, and the first Indian city to issue such a bond in 2017 was Pune, Maharashtra. And first municipal bond specially for the solar power plant, and this is Indore municipality. You can remember these words because these are very important. Moving to next question. Name the organization that was recently released a report titled the Adaptation Gap Report 2022, very important. Too little, too slow climate adaptation failure puts to the world at risk, stating adaptation efforts by the nations are not consistent with the climate risk. And this organization is United Nations Environment Program. Answer of this question is second. So this is UNEP who released a report titled as the Adaptation Gap Report of 2022. And adaptation needs almost $340 billion a year by the year of 2030, but currently it stands at less than 1/10 of the total amount. And the estimated annual adaptation needs almost 160 to $340 billion by the year of 2030 and 315 to $565 billion by the year of 2050. This is according to the Adaptation Gap Report of 2022, which is released by United Nations Environment Program. Next question is, which of the following points are correct with respect to the US News and World Report released in the November 2022? So let's find out the correct statement. First is, according to the US News and World Report's overall best country of 2022 ranking, India has bagged 31st rank among the 85 countries. And Switzerland topped this list, followed by Germany and Canada. So first rank goes to Switzerland. So first statement is true. France has topped the list, followed by Germany and Canada. No, this is Switzerland who topped the list, followed by the Germany and Canada. So second statement is wrong. India has topped the list of nations with the cheapest manufacturing cost by the Global under Open for Business sub-ranking of 2022 best country ranking. And this statement is also true. So all the statements are correct except B. So correct statement is only A and C. So answer of this question is 4. Moving to next question. Who has recently become the Prime Minister of Israel? Very simple question, very important question. Who became the Prime Minister of Israel? This person is Benjamin Netanyahu. Answer of this question is second. So former Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who is 73 years old, head of the right-wing Likud party, won the 25th elections of the Israel Parliament. Israel Parliament is known as Knesset, defeating the interim Prime Minister Yair Lapid of Yesh Atid, a center-left political party. Just remember the name Benjamin Netanyahu won the election by capturing 64 seats in Israel 120-seat Knesset or the Parliament. And he was an Israeli politician and diplomat who twice served as the Israel Prime Minister from 1996 to 99 and 2009 to 21, and was also the longest serving Prime Minister since the Israel independence. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Government of India formed a 7-member panel to produce a thorough national drug database of the drug formulation manufactured and marketed in India. The committee will be headed by whom? This is 7-member committee, and this will be headed by A.K. Pradhan. Static question, remember the question as same as in slide, and this is a part of the efforts to ensure the quality and efficacy of the medications and uniform administration of the drug regulation. and the committee will be led by the India's Joint Pharmaceutical Controller A.K. Pradhanji. Moving to next question. Name the organization that has recently approved a $350 million loan to improve the road connectivity in Maharashtra. Just to improve the road connectivity, this organization provided a loan of $350 million to the Maharashtra, and this organization is Asian Development Bank. So answer of this question is 4. So ADB, a multilateral funding agency, approved a $350 million loan or almost 2,900 crore loan to improve the road connectivity of the key economic areas in the Maharashtra, and the roads will be built under the Maharashtra State Road Improvement Project approved by the Asian Development Bank in April 2020 to upgrade the state highways and the major district roads of Maharashtra. And under this project, around 319 kilometers of the state highways, 149 kilometers of the district road will be upgraded, incorporating climate and disaster resilient features. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Appointment Committee of the Cabinet appointed non-executive chairman of the boards of the 4 public sector banks. Which of the following point is or are incorrect with respect to the appointment of the Appointment Committee of the Cabinet? So let's read the statement. All are very important for the banking students. Charan Singh has been appointed as the part-time non-official director and non-executive chairman of the Canara Bank for the time period of 2 years. So we have to find out the incorrect statement. And first statement is incorrect because Canara Bank non-official director and non-executive chairman who is appointed is Vijay Shri Rangam. Vijay Shri Rangam. You can remember the name. Vijay Shri Rangam, not the Charan Singh. Next is KG. KG Anantha Krishnan has been appointed as the part-time non-official director and non-executive chairman of PNB for the time period of 3 years. This statement is true. Next is Srinivasan Vardarajan has been appointed as the part-time non-official director and non-executive chairman of Union Bank of India for 3 years. This statement is also correct, but you can also remember that Charan Singh in the first statement has been appointed as the non-official director and non-executive chairman of Punjab and Sindh Bank for the time period of 2 years, not for the Canara Bank. So first statement is wrong, only incorrect statement is 1. So answer of this question is 1. Moving to next question. Which state has emerged as the largest state in the state's own tax revenue collections in the first 6 months, like April to September of the current financial year, like first half of the financial year 23? And this state is Maharashtra. So answer of this question is 3. So Maharashtra emerged as the largest state in the state own tax revenue collection between the April to September, the first 6 months of the financial year 23, and this is almost 1,15,000 crore rupees. And the provisional data for this state collection was released by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. And Maharashtra is followed by Uttar Pradesh. Second rank goes to Uttar Pradesh. Total collection is almost 1,02,000 crore rupees, and third rank goes to Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu total collection is almost 68,000 crore. And Tamil Nadu has displaced Karnataka. Karnataka is now on the 4th position. Earlier Karnataka was on the 3rd position. And Karnataka's total revenue is almost 66,000 crore. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy notified the National Bioenergy Program and extended the program from fiscal year 2021-22 to 2025-26. So this program is extended by the financial year of 2026. And this is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy who has notified this National Bioenergy Program. And the program has been proposed for the implementation in 2 phases. One is phase 1 has been authorized with a financial outlay of 858 crore rupees. Static question, remember the question as same as in slide. Next question is, as per the Forbes World's Best Employer Ranking 2022, Reliance Industries Limited has emerged as the world best firm to work for and India's best employer. And this is 20th best firm globally. So answer of this question is 4. So according to the Forbes World Best Employer Ranking 2022, Reliance Industries Limited has emerged as the world 20th best firm to work for and India's best employer. And this is Forbes 6th annual ranking of the world best employers. And the South Korean industry leader Samsung Electronics is at the top of the global ranking list, followed by the United States leading companies like Microsoft, IBM, Alphabet and Apple. So first rank goes to Samsung and Reliance rank is 20th in the global list. Move into next question. Which country has recently launched a new satellite carrying rocket known as Gahayam 100? So remember this word, very important question, and this country is Iran. Answer of this question is 4. So Iran's Parliamentary Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps reported the successful suborbital launch of a new satellite carrying rocket known as Gahayam 100, and the flight test of the launcher using the safe solid fuel vehicle was completed successfully. And Gahayam 100, the first ever 3-stage solid fuel launcher, can place satellites weighing up to 80 kg into the 500 km orbit above the Earth's surface. And this is the first suborbital stage of the rocket. So remember, Gahayam 100 belongs to Iran. So this is all for today. I think you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching this video. And you can follow us on all channels like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and the Telegram channel. And Telegram channel link is given in the description box. Please like this video, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. Take care. Bye-bye.